Hello, my crafty friends. It's Marie from Marie's Vermont Creations, and it is day 23 of the Countdown to Christmas card series with Michele from Scrap Secrets. And I'm just showing you the products that I'm using for today. Our theme for today is penguin, so I'm using this stamp set from Simon Says Stamp and this embossing folder. It's one of the 3D embossing folders with snowflakes on it. So I ran that through my die cutting machine off screen. And I am going to take a scrap piece of cardstock and I am going to stamp one of the penguins and one of the sentiments from this set. And I'm going to use the VersaFine Clear Nocturne ink. I do have to stamp them a couple of times just to make sure I get a solid image for my penguin. And this card I'm going to make into a flat shaker card because I have a bunch of embellishments from what was a company called Doodles Paper Playground. They have since closed, but I did some design team work for them and just really enjoyed the company while they were open. So I have a lot of products still from them. And one of the blends that I'm going to use has little penguins in it. So I thought it would be quite fitting to utilize this since the theme was penguins. So while I'm stamping this out, and then I will cut it out off screen because watching me cut something out is painful. You don't want to sit through that. So I cut that out for you. But while I am working on that, I just thought I'd talk to you about this series. We are on day 23. I cannot believe that there are only 2 projects left after this. So that means we are creeping ever so closely to Christmas, and I still need to get my Christmas shopping done. But I am collaborating with Michele from Scrap Secrets. I will have her channel linked down below for you to check out what she created with this penguin theme. There will also be giveaways for this series at the end. I will randomly select from videos of my choosing random winners, and so that will be Michele and I haven't discussed kind of the time frame that we'll leave the comments open and when we will select winners, but we'll definitely have that conversation and let you know shortly what that will be. I did take a colored pencil and color in the nose of the penguin. I thought afterwards I should have added some pink cheeks or something, but you could also use like a light gray or a light blue to do some shading, but I kept it really simple and just colored in the nose. So now I'm just using some packaging from my stash. This is packaging that stamps have come in. I saved them because you can get usually at least 2 out of these, depending on the size of them. So I've trimmed it down and I'm just using my double-sided tape, and I will put it on one edge and then peel off the backing and then fold that edge over and repeat this on 3 of the sides. You want to leave obviously one side open so that you can put your embellishments in. So the embellishments are a clear mix and then the winter-like mix that has the penguins in it. So there are a variety of embellishment companies or places that you can get embellishments from that would be something potentially similar to that. So I'm just going to use a little dish and mix some of them myself because I'm, like I said, trying to go through some of these. I have still plenty. So then I will dump those in and then use my adhesive strips to seal this up. So I'm just going to show you one of the penguins. And I'm glad I added it because I don't think I ended up with only a couple of the penguins in my dish here, so I should have added a few more, but it's okay. There was a big hunk in there that was difficult on my plastic here, so I'm just taking that out, and then I'm going to seal this up and get it so that it's able to shake around. And I do trim the corners and the excess plastic off when I'm done, just so it doesn't poke out the front of my card. And then I will add adhesive strips to the back around all of the, all 4 sides and then down the center so that I can add this to my card base. I spared you from watching me peel the backing off of it again. So I did cut that part out, but right here, I'm just trimming off the excess plastic that I have so that this looks neat. You also could add an action wobbler to the penguin to give it some more movement, if that's another possibility. I do have them, but I end up using just the double-sided tape to glue it down. But I haven't sent out Christmas cards yet. I still have shopping to do. So my list of things to do is quite long that I need to get going on. Thankfully, with my family, I am celebrating the weekend after Christmas, so I still have a little bit more time. So I am going to get this adhered down to an A2 size card base. I will then adhere my sentiment up in the upper right-hand corner. Of course, you got to give it a shake to make sure everything moves. And then the penguin, I will move the elements out of my way and then adhere it down in the lower left-hand corner. And so once I get everything with adhesive on it and put down, that is going to finish the project for today. I could have stamped in the inside of my card, which I don't typically do. Is that something that you normally do? Do you stamp on the inside of your cards, or do you leave them blank so that you can write a message? I tend to like to write and write big, so I leave myself as much room as possible. So I don't typically do any stamping on the inside of my cards. I will definitely, like I said, have Michelle's video linked down below, and I will have a playlist at the end of this videos with including my videos and Michelle's if you want to see them for 2024. I also have a playlist for 2023 if you'd like to see those. If you have any questions, let me know. As always, I hope that you have a great day.